Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on Survive the Apocalypse. Today we're going to go ahead and go over the update, which is mainly going to be the perk system. Now, pretty much there are going to be a decent amount of perks, and each one is going to cost a total of 200 gems. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with me, you guys know that I did have 6,000 gems in total, and that I did pretty much waste those 6,000 to go ahead and try to get something good. Obviously, I put some stuff already on some other characters. But yeah, aside from that, let's go ahead and look at the rarity stuff and the percentage chance of you actually getting something. So pretty much we do have some percentages here of how easy it is to go ahead and get each one of these categories. So common is going to be 76%, rare is going to be 20%, and legendary is going to be 4%. And pretty much, as you guys can go ahead and see right here, we do have the first one right here being strong with an 8.44% chance of actually getting. And strong pretty much means that you will have a 10% melee damage. Quick hands, it's going to be 25% reload speed. Stealthy means you're going to go ahead and get negative 20% aggro range. When it comes to endurance, it's going to be minus 35% hunger drain, which is actually pretty good. Double tap is going to go ahead and give us negative, or I should say 10% plus fire rate. Sorry about the negative, it's plus, my bad. Accurate, it means that your accuracy is going to be a 25% accuracy, which I don't think is going to be really necessary for people that are mobile. Maybe for PC, I'm not 100% sure. But next one's going to be Nimble, which pretty much means you're going to have a 0.5 walk speed, which is not a percentage, it's a 0.5, so it's like 1.5 in total. Next one we have is Tough, which is going to be 10%, 10 more health, plus 10 health, not 10%, 10 plus more health. And Healthy, which is going to be 0.25 regeneration speed on top of your regular regeneration. Now, the next ones we have is going to be our rares right here. And the first one we're going to have is going to be Lucky, which is going to be survive one lethal hit every 3 minutes. The next one is going to be Adaptable, which is something that I am running on a couple of my classes. Dealing melee, or not adaptable, sorry, wrong one. Adaptable is a different one. I apologize, mixed them up. Dealing melee damage increases guns damage by 25% for 5 seconds. Agile is going to be a 25% chance to dodge attacks. And then the next one, which I have on like the majority of my my 5 stars, is Determined. 25% defense and 15% more damage when health is below 50%. I do have this on about 4 or 5 of my, almost all of them except for Psychic, because Psychic I just don't run. Immune, I have negative status effects wear off 50% more faster, which is going to be great for the higher waves. And I believe that's going to be it for the rares. Now we have our legendaries, which is going to be Acrobat. Performs a dash with iframes when you sprint, or double jump twice on mobile or console. For PC, it's going to be the shift key from my understanding, or the sprint key, whichever one you have for that. But yeah, that one's pretty interesting. And then we also have Shadow Shot, which is a 25% chance of not consuming bullets when shooting. And definitely those are going to be our legendaries. And overall, I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like those could be rares. I don't know. I feel like the 25% chance definitely legendary, but the Acrobat, I don't know about that one. But yeah, pretty much each one does cost a total of 200 gems to get. And as you guys could see, I did already get a couple of them here. Now, a question that I did get is, do I think they're going to go ahead and change this up? Like they're going to make it a lot more affordable? Potentially no, because if they do, I feel like they are going to lose a lot of people that won't want to play this game anymore. And if we come over here to look at the leaderboards, I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. Pretty much some of these people here on the leaderboards for total days survived and total zombie kills watch my live streams. They sometimes talk and sometimes they don't. Now, here's the thing. The people that are on the leaderboards usually grind the most, and they have the most gems. I know people on this leaderboard that had about 10,000 gems, 20,000 gems, and they pretty much wasted all of their gems on just getting perks. And when you look at how much it actually costs and the perks that you get, 200 being a piece, there's only so much they could get. So if they were to lower the price, that's going to be a big middle finger to everyone that actually grinded, wasted all their gems, and then out of nowhere, within like a week or two, if they do decide to go ahead and lower it, I think that's going to be the biggest middle finger they could give to anyone that grinds the game. So overall, I do not think the prices are going to go down. However, there is a possibility that maybe if you pass a certain day, like for example, if you pass day 500, 750, or 1000, maybe they'll go ahead and implement something where you can go ahead and potentially get a free perk. I'm not 100% sure though, but hey, that could be a thing. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and just kind of look at the Discord stuff right here real quickly. Pretty much the change log, which we mainly went over. There's nothing else to talk about. Perks can be equipped on a class to grant powerful boosts. Perks can be obtained at the perk crate in the lobby. 9 common perks, 5 rare perks, and 2 legendary perks. Bugs have been fixed and minor optimizations. The words are hard today. Oh my god. More perks will be added in future updates, so it might be best to save your gems if you don't want to waste them right now. Also, perk icons are temporary right now, but they have just added icons for each one of the perks. As you guys can see right here, they have new icons. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care.